Okay, gang, sorry for the screwy monitor. I'm at home where I have my development kit. Today we're going to do pipe RAM. Maybe I'll wait until we get to work. But anyway, a first run at this. The pipe RAM executable has to be in the has to have this memory.bit bit file for the XEM3005 sitting on it right in the same directory. It needs to have the front panel DLL, plus it needs to have all the stuff that LabWindows installs when it does an installation. So we double click pipe RAM and it comes up right here like so. Here's the normal connect button. When I connect, it automatically goes out and touches that memory.bit file and downloads it hooked up to my device. Disconnect, we disconnect, connect, we connect again. Yay, things work. Here is this control that you can move from point to point to point. So there's sine, saw, try, and square. Each of these develops a different waveform: a sine wave, a saw wave, a triangle wave, or a square wave. The data that it generates is 15 megabytes long. That's 15 times 1024 times 1024 bytes. It writes that data out via USB to the XEM card. Then it reads it back into a different buffer and then displays that buffer in this graphing tool, this display. So we set it on sine and we hit generate, and it reads it, writes it, reads it, and there's a sine wave. So let's move this out of the way a little bit because that's kind of annoying when it pops up in front. And now let's flip it to a saw wave, a sawtooth, and generate it. And it reads it, or writes it, reads it, and blam, displays it. Displaying takes the most amount of time because if you notice, or maybe you can tell, it's plotting all 15 megabytes there. Every one of those data points is here. So let's see, let's do a triangle now. And bing, whoops, what did I do? Did I hit quit? What a bozo. Alright, let's connect up again. Move this out of the way because I'm a dork. Okay, generate a sine wave. Bing. Generate a saw wave. Bing. Generate a triangle wave. Bing. Generate a square wave. Bing. Okay, now one of the nice things about LabWindows here is, unfortunately, I only have one spare hand, so this is going to be harder. If you hit the control button and then you left click wherever you want to zoom in, it should zoom in. There we go. It's kind of slow because there's so many data points, but we can see that we're zooming in down here on the bottom of this guy. And it'll take a minute, because right now we're showing looks like 11 million to 11 million or so. No, 1 million to 10 million data points, but you can see that we're zooming in. And this is really a lot faster with less memory. It's probably also because I've got several waveforms up, so it's not just moving 15 megabytes, it's moving 60. The other thing you can do is Control plus Shift. And when you do that, you can left click and drag. And it will drag everything over to where you are. There we go. So that's useful. And now we'll hit Control again and just zoom in here. And we'll start seeing the decimation of turning a sine wave into an 8-bit, especially the sine wave, turning it into an 8-bit representation. It quits being so beautiful and starts looking more like what you would see coming out of a CD player. Alright, well that's enough for now. And we can either just hit the quit button or we can disconnect and quit. It doesn't matter. So you saw me hit quit before, so disconnect, the light goes out, and quit. And that's it. Bye.